The family is still out finishing up their breakfast, so maybe I have 5 minutes to introduce this following video. Basically, I'm documenting our vacation here in Penang, beautiful Penang Island in Malaysia. And for me, it's one of these like hidden gem places. Not a lot of people know about Penang or visited Penang. It is really my top three of like favorite places to stay in. So it's an island, a small island in Malaysia. There's a town on it called Georgetown, which we're going to look at later on in the video. But we're staying in Batu Faring, which is this kind of beachside resort area with a lot of hills and beachside and durian farms. Again, we're looking at durian farms for sure in this video because they are the highlight of my trip for sure. This beautiful monument celebrating Queen Victoria, and it's a good starting point for a city walk in Georgetown. To the left of me, it's the remains of the fort from the late 1800s. This is very much the colonial era part of Georgetown. So the fort itself, the pier, the ferry pier and boat pier, both existed as part of the trade routes that were governed by East India Company and all these big trading houses. And it's basically the corner of Penang Island as well, so I almost always use it as a starting point for my city walks. Now we're walking towards the old beach street that's like chock full of architecture from late 1800s, early 1900s, pre-war, and it's just beautifully preserved. And it's constantly being renovated as well. So for example, the Logan building there is being renovated. I absolutely love to walk here, and I read some books and articles about, most of these buildings and the architecture there. And I love to imagine that it was pretty similar 50 years ago and 100 years ago as well. Yeah, I believe this is the old OCBC building that looks pretty amazing. This quite modernist facade with Shanghai plaster, I believe, and then slightly newer, still very modernist current OCBC building. This one is a good example of almost brutalist type of architecture here. And yeah, it's so funny that, pre-war architecture is quite modern looking. It doesn't mean it has to be a classical style. There's a lot of interesting and modern architectures here, and I absolutely love that they preserve this. We are now approaching the gates of Little India here, and there's so many little shops and restaurants and a quite sizable Indian community here. And again, I think it's huge influence overall on Penang cuisine. There's a lot of Indian dishes tweaked to local tastes and really defining quite a lot of the Muslim food here as well. Now we're crossing into the area with a lot of Chinese architecture, little trading houses, shops, small manufacturing facilities as well. Chinese culture really defined Penang as well. From the early colonial days, Chinese merchants built a lot of enterprises around trading here. For example, trading tin that was mined in Malaysia. And they became like key pillars of the community here, financing schools and hospitals and really becoming the economic powerhouse for Georgetown and for Penang. And there's so much history here. About why I really love Georgetown, I think, yes, it's absolutely chock full of tourists. I grew up, I went to school in a city in Hungary called St. Andre, and it was similar in a way where there were streets and areas really dedicated to tourists, but then still real life was happening all around, and we walked the same streets and went to the same shops and all of that stuff. And I feel like that here, it's tourist heavy, so much tourism here, but at the same time there's real life, there's shops going, locals living their life, continuing their little shops and trading and selling stuff. So for me it's quite authentic in a way, and I just love the preserved history, and I could imagine spending years and years capturing some of the moments of history and culture and legacies of different cultures here.
So we're gonna explore some more. First, I'm gonna show you around some flowers, and I'm gonna show you the secret passages. Really pretty flowers. Wanna see them closely? Have them a second to see them. And some of them in blooming over there, and you can see the same over here. With some red ones, and along with these, the same ones. We can go this way so I can easier show you that. So come look at this. They're like, if you look on the top, they're like these pretty ones. Okay. Let's not you talk. I'm gonna film myself quickly, so it looks like I'm making a selfie. Okay. There's somebody on it. Quickly. Oh no! What if Dad finds out about that? What? Because you've been screaming into the camera, so when Dad watches all the videos to see what to put, and then we can go explore with him now. Wait. Don't look at him, but this one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Let it go. Stop it. Let's go to the guy to look at the lobsters. Let's take it out. Let's take the lobster out with his bare hands. Let's play this game called the silence game.
did you enjoy in Penang on our vacation the most? So,
The butterflies.
what was the best food for you?
Food. Farangi Garden.
Farangi Gardens?
And Happy
Happy
Gardens. Yeah. The place, like, you know the place we went to yesterday? That place? For dinner. The food
Yeah,
court.
the hawker center near.
Yeah, the food court. And Ferengi Garden and Happy Garden too.
Okay. What was the most difficult for you?
Oh, I know mine. Can I do mine?
Okay.
Yeah. Vomiting and having a big headache.
Favorite Faringi garden food,
Mhm.
food court, and I like car riding. Car riding is the
Yes.
best.
And ask me.
Balash, what is your favorite?
Let me give it to him.
So for me, number one maybe durian, like exploring different durian next to like durian farms where they actually grow this stuff. So it was like fresh from the farm, and we tried number of different types of durian, right?
12 different types.
Yes, and I absolutely love to explore it.
Plaza. Now I want to go shopping at Girly Plaza.
Okay, what was the best shopping for you?
Best shopping. Cotton On and the toy shop.
Cotton On.
And the toy shop where when we had the fortune bracelet.
Yes, where are we right now?
In an abandoned house.
Not house,
Hotel. But there are lots of houses back there.
Yeah.
One more?
I think kids will be upset. I didn't want to be the annoying tourist to like film me eating the durian in the shop, but this time I tried again a new type. It's called Old Tree, and it had very distinct white flesh and almost like a garlicky type of taste on top of the sweetness. It was yummy. A great way to break the fast for the day.
Goes the opposite way of my face.
Kung Pao, this one is
I did triple tap, yeah.
I'm rocky. No, this was not so yummy. So the more will go for.
Thanks for watching. Bye.